Everybody, we are officially on our 4th cruise line. We are about to set sail on Virgin Voyages. We are on the Valiant Lady, and it's day 1, and it's really exciting. It's so different. The room is great. We've only seen such a small part of the ship so far, but we're really excited to see what the day holds.
That we are.
Yeah. Is it opening? There we go. Wow. Okay, welcome to our cabin. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. There's some like gentle Zen music going on here. Hi. Okay, so quick cabin tour. Here's our closet. It's got curtains, some storage bins. And then in here we have a whole bunch of shelves and drawers. Assuming hair dryer. Yes, hair dryer. The safe. We got the queen bed. And we have over here our desk, our stool. We have our welcome information because we did Splash of Romance. Oh, and they even put like a thing here about like all the different info. This tablet here controls everything in the room. I've seen that online. And then there's our waters they bring. And that's it. Hot pad. Oh, and they have some towels for us already set here, and then our balcony. And right now it's really pouring out. But that's really cool. It's a very nice big balcony actually. And hopefully this rain will stop soon and we'll be able to get out there and sit in the hammock. As you can see, you can't even see. It's really pouring. Okay, I almost forgot our bathroom. Here we go, this side here. And then here is bathroom, body wash. I really like how this is a glass door because I really do not like, I really don't like curtains. Makes it outside in the rain, sitting on the hammock. Okay, so I just wanted to give an update on the closet because we noticed, as you can see in the room here, normally like when we stayed in rooms before, there'll be drawers here, maybe some drawers up top in other cabins. Sometimes there'll be like drawers here. This one does not have it. We do have a full-length mirror, and we have a full-length mirror on the inside of this door as well. Let's see. So here's what we did here. So we have one shelf is like all of like our bathroom, medication, sunscreen, that sort of thing. We put all our valuables in the safe, and we have our sunglasses here. We have bathing suits and my bags here. And we put like our purse and our book bag down at the very bottom. And then for the drawers, we were actually able to get quite a bit in here. So Mike and I have our own drawers for like underwears and socks and that sort of thing. And then this is quite deep. There's about 5 pairs of shorts in there. And then I did the same thing as well. And then we hung up all of our clothes. We have a space for our suitcase. We actually been putting our dirty clothes inside of the baskets, and we did have to put a couple of things up here. So we did run out of space space for 3 of our shirts, so they're folded at the top of this rack. That was the only thing, but we did use all the hangers that were in here, and now we can just close this off, and yeah, close it all up. And I'm okay with the curtain. It's easy to get in and out, and yeah, it looks fine. So we were able to unpack everything into that little area. If you were going probably on a longer cruise, you might have a little bit of a problem or have to leave some of your stuff in your suitcase. The other thing is the bed is pretty low. I'm not sure if a suitcase goes underneath this bed or not, but we realized when we were unpacking that it was quite low for us, which is different. Okay, so at the sweet shop, I got a tropical panna cotta, a peach tart, and chocolate marquise, and their coffee. And this is their free coffee, not the grounds one. And it's pretty good. Love it. So here at the tables, they have the menus that you can scan in specialty coffees. And then they also have drinks. And then if you don't want to go stand in line somewhere, you can just raise this flag and it'll say ahoy, and then somebody will come by to take your order. It's very cool.
Are a part of your happenings cast, and we are here to show you a good time. You know, in just a few moments, we will be making a toast to all you naughty, naughty sailors. So, grab a glass of those tiny bubbles, soak in the view, and get to know your happenings cast. It's time for us to set sail. Come on, and to our beautiful celebration voyage. My name is Annabelle, the hostess. And before we kick things off today, I want to introduce to you a very special person that is on our voyage. Alright? So he is the heart and soul of the Virgin Voyages family. So please give a warm welcome to our CEO, I'll take mine like that for you.
Well, hello everyone, ahoy! Now, this is the first time I've done a sail away from inside, so it's a bit weird. How do you do this? You look up and down?
Just make sure you got a massage before this.
Alright, perfect, alright. Well, everyone, welcome aboard this very, very special voyage. We're so glad you could join us. Now, we are celebrating a lot this voyage, right, Annabelle? And we're celebrating all the wonderful things about Virgin. For me, it's 3 things that we're celebrating. This incredible brand Virgin that Virgin started 50 years ago. I know we all feel so proud to be associated with it. Secondly, we're celebrating all of you. So big hand to all of you. I tell you, we have some of the most loyal sailors out there. I'm always so touched every time I come on board, or every email I get from all of you, knowing how passionate you are about this brand. So for all of us at Virgin Voyages, thank you so much for all you do for Virgin Voyages, our lovely sailors. Thank you.
Have yet to uncover. May your journey be filled with excitement and fun, and may your voyage with Virgin be an unforgettable one.
Year, right? Let's go on vacation. Is that handy mango? Hot sauce packing herself. We have Carrie. Everyone say ahoy, Carrie.
All right, now this is how it's going to work. Michael, Carey, you are going to show off those PJs in a little dance off. My audience is going to make some noise for your favorite PJ of the night. But before we do that, Michael, go ahead and take that floor away. Show off your best dance moves. Come on, DJ, give us some music.
All right. This is a Disney character. We do not own those rights, but it is fierce nonetheless.
All right, make some noise for Michael. All right, Carey, go ahead and take that floor away. Come on.
Oh, yo quiero trabajar.
Hot sauce bracket and it's blend down too.
Not the first time we've seen a taco around a PJ party. Yeah.
All right, now make some noise if you thought Carey has got the best PJ. Now make some noise if you thought Michael's got the PJ. Well, lucky for the both of you, Cordelia and I thought you were both fabulous. So guess what? You're both winners this evening. Congratulations, you have won yourself a glass of champagne on the Happenings Cast. Thank you so much for coming and spending time with us on stage. Be sure to head on off stage, head on off this way. Perfect. This way. All right, Cordelia. Taking over, sweet dreams of dancing through the night. Singers, let me hear you. I wanna get into motion, a better devotion, so I can make it through the night. When the music is playing, you know what I'm saying, and everything will be alright. Sweet dreams of rhythm and dancing, sweet dreams of passion through the night, sweet dreams of taking over, sweet dreams of dancing through the night.
Hello everyone, we're back home from our cruise and we just wanted to share some of our experiences on the first day. We're not going to give all of our opinions or what we liked and didn't like. We're going to wait and do a separate video for that. This is more about just like what to expect. So for us, we did the Splash of Romance package, which has priority check-in. So our check-in time was at 1:45. So I will tell you, when you're using the app, when we first did our check-in, it didn't recognize it, and it originally had us doing it as like 3:30. But then the following day, the system corrected it, saying like you have Splash of Romance, and your time is 1:45 for check-in. So we ended up showing up there at 12:30, which we thought would be too early. But
It was not.
there was already tons of people there. So the way they have it is they have it separated on two sides. One side is all the regular check-in times, which we went there first by accident. So they have like all lines set up for like, 2:30, 3 o'clock, 3:30, 3:45. Everybody's supposed to be on board at 4 o'clock. So I think 3:30 or 3:45 was the last time you've seen a sign for. And then there was already people waiting in those lines. So we went over to the priority check-in, And there, they just check in your app to see if you're part of Splash Romance, or if you have Deep Blue, or if you're in a Rockstar suite. So everybody gets in that line together. And then at about, I would say, 1 o'clock, they started bringing us inside. And at that point, you do your check-in. So we did our check-in on the app ahead of time, which is why we had the time. And so they had all of our information. So it literally took us like 5 minutes for that, maybe 5 minutes to go through security. Basically, that for just them to give us the bands. I think I took a picture with my band, and it was around 10 after 1. And they let us in at 1 o'clock. So it wasn't very long at all. Then we went to like a waiting area, and in the waiting area, that's when they boarded everybody. So like Rockstar, so Suite Guests, they went first, followed by Deep Blue. Is that the name of the?
I believe is the name of the. That's 5 or more, and then after your by your third cruise, you're in a separate category where you get priority boarding too.
We were on board definitely by 1:45. For the rooms, what's a little bit different is the rooms are available as soon as you get on board. So we, as I said, we got on at 1:45. We went to the rooms to drop all of our bags off, and everything was available for us at that time.
It was ready to go when we got there.
In your closet, there is like 2 buttons on the left-hand side that are near the front. One is like a spilled, martini glass, and that's like if you want them to clean up the room. And then there's also a do not disturb button, and you also use your bracelets to open and close the doors, which you've seen in the video. So you're not getting keys outside of your door. All of our information on Splash Romance, that was all left like on the table for us when we went in the room. When you get into the room, on your tablet, it will task you if you wanted to watch like the muster safety video, which you can you just watch it. It's like a little cartoon. It's kind of cute. And then we went to the muster station, which was very, very chaotic. I don't know if it was because it was pouring rain out, and so every single person was inside the ship at the same time walking around. They had just started letting other people other than priority boarding on, so it was really getting packed. And I think it was because either that's when the ship started filling up, or because it was the weather. But really, after that, a lot of the crowds dispersed. We went for lunch in the galley, and the galley was really packed, but we literally only waited about 2 minutes, and then we seen people get up and leave when we took their table, and somebody came over immediately and cleaned it up for us. Was there anything else you think of the first day that you wanted to add?
The only other thing I would say is when you go in initially and you check in, there's an escalator, but there is off to the left-hand side an elevator that if you don't want to carry your luggage up the escalator, or you have a wheelchair accessibility problem, you can use the elevator. It's kind of hidden behind the escalator, so you might not know it's there.
It was our first time ever on a cruise where we had rain on our first day. So we were kind of like, what's going to happen to our sail away party? I guess they move it inside. So we got an update on our phone telling us that the sail away party was moved to the
Rotunda.
Is it they call it, or the roundabout?
The roundabout.
Yeah, where the spiral staircase is in the middle of decks 6 and 7 is where they had moved it to. So we were on the lower deck, so if that ever happens, we do recommend going on to deck 6. The people from deck 7 up above were looking down and they were able to see. But I think more of like the people walking around were on the 6th floor, so that's probably what we would recommend. But also to keep an eye out for when the ship actually starts moving, because it did stop raining while we were in there, and we were like making a run for it if you like to see like
the sail away.
Especially the fact that like when you're in that turning pool in Miami and you're turning to leave, it's quite quick.
It's very quick.
Like I felt like we were there, and then all of a sudden we were turning. Our family has a very like funny like tradition of anytime somebody else is on a cruise, we always watch either the BLC or the PTV live cams that do the Miami port, and we always watch each other like sail away and try to see if we can wave from the back of the ship forever, try to get spotted. So we did do that, but it was going so quickly and we weren't familiar with the ship, and it was our first time on Virgin, so we really weren't sure what to expect. So my family, of course, didn't see us again. They never see us. But it is just something we like to do. On the first night is always when they do their pajama party. Don't overthink it too much. I was like really concerned whenever we were trying to do the planning. We wanted to do like matching PJs. I thought like, is everybody going to be trying to be like really sexy? You know, we've seen everything. We've seen, as you'll see in the dancing video, there was like people who were dressed in onesies as like Disney characters. The other girl who won was wearing pajamas that had like ketchup and mustard and hot sauce packets on it. But then you did have people who were dressed like pretty provocatively. So again, you have to have that open mind and not be offended by that sort of thing. And then people were just wearing like...
It was a mixed bag of everything.
Yeah.
Like literally everything.
Like some pajamas just looked like they were just like wearing like almost like jogging suits. A lot of the couples did dress alike. If it wasn't couples, if you were a group, like we seen like groups where there was like five or six people all wearing like the same type of style of pajamas. So that was really fun to see all of that. Don't miss the PJ party though. It was great.
It's a must do.
Yeah. The hostess and the diva sang at ours. And they had like all of the Happenings crew was there kind of like to hype the people up. We stayed for about an hour before we decided to go in because we were pretty pooped after like the day.
Pretty much. At the end of the day, you're pretty, especially with Gunbae for dinner.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
That is really fun. So at the end of this video, we did, I did videotape 2 extra things. We've never seen the pilot boat come to the side of the ship to actually get the pilot. If you're not aware, all of the ships, even though you have a captain on them, when you're going in and out of ports, there is a pilot from that local port that comes on board to help like with the navigation. So we had not seen this before, but when we were out of the harbor, a boat did come alongside to pick up the pilot. So a lot of people were like waiting, and as they seen him leave, they were cheering and he was waving and everybody was clapping. So that was really nice. And then another thing that happened while we were there is while we were in port, MSC was transitioning from Port Canaveral down to Port Miami. So they came down empty and they picked up passengers and left, and they were leaving just after the Virgin ship. So when we were going out of the port, we actually passed each other. So that was really cool to be that close to another ship.
Yeah, it was very close.
We didn't really get a chance to see that sort of thing on any of our others. Cruise lines that we've been on. So so we're going to share that at the end of this video, and thank you for coming along on our first day. think she's picking up speed.
See the bird? The bird,
Yeah.
the bird finally made it on the ship.
No kids over here!
There was a guy, there was a guy with his kids, and he's like, there was a guy with his kids, he was like, yeah, you can't go to the show.